So here we have using the word I, which is there is in Spanish. So for example, there is a dog. In Spanish, you say hay un perro. Hay un perro. Below it, it says there are books. There are books, you say hay libros. Hay libros. Next, there is a cat. There is a cat, you say hay un gato. Hay un gato. Below it, it says there are trees. There are trees, you say hay árboles. Hay árboles. Next, there is a car. There is a car, you say hay un coche. Hay un coche. Next, there are flowers. You say hay flores. Hay flores. Next, there is a house. You say hay una casa. Hay una casa. Next, there are chairs. There are chairs, you say hay sillas. Hay sillas. Next, there is water. There is water, you say hay agua. Hay agua. Next, there are people. You say hay gente. Hay gente. Next, there is a bird. There is a bird, you say hay un pájaro. Hay un pájaro. Below it, it says there is a desk. There is a desk, you say hay un escritorio. Hay un escritorio. Next, on the right side, it says there are pens. No, there are clouds. There are clouds, you say hay nubes. Hay nubes. Next, there is a chair. There is a chair, you say hay una silla. Next, there are phones. There are phones, you say hay teléfonos. Hay teléfonos. Next, there is a bike. There is a bike, you say hay una bicicleta. Hay una bicicleta. There are keys. There are keys, you say hay llaves. Hay llaves. Next, there is a plant. There is a plant, you say hay una planta. Hay una planta. Next, there are cities. There are cities, you say hay ciudades. Hay ciudades. Next, there is a table. There is a table, you say hay una mesa. Hay una mesa. Next, there are birds. There are birds, you say hay pájaros. Hay pájaros. And next, there is a map. There is a map, you say hay un mapa. Hay un mapa. Next, there are clouds. There are clouds, you say hay nubes. Hay nubes. Next, there are stars. There are stars, you say hay estrellas. Hay estrellas. Next, there is a lake. There is a lake, you say hay un lago. Hay un lago. Next, there are students. There are students, you say hay estudiantes. Hay estudiantes. Next, there is a cup. There is a cup, you say hay una taza. Hay una taza. Next, there are houses. There are houses, you say hay casas. Hay casas. There is a beach. There is a beach, you say hay una playa. Hay una playa. There are toys. There are toys. You say hay juguetes. Hay juguetes. There is a river. There is a river. You say hay un río. Hay un río. There are elephants. There are elephants. You say hay elefantes. Hay elefantes. There is a clock. There is a clock. You say hay un reloj. Hay un reloj. Next, there are fruits. There are fruits. You say hay frutas. Hay frutas. There is a ball. There is a ball. You say hay una pelota. Hay una pelota. There are lights. Hay luces. Hay luces.